Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Richie Thomas, the Soldiers Coach, coming to your final marching orders today here on LinkedIn. So in Atlanta, we have these infamous, they call them the Waterboys, right? So these dudes, these young kids, you know, from like 10, 12 to maybe 18, 20, will stand on some of the intersections of Atlanta and will offer water for $1 or whatever they charge, water, Gatorade, and things like that. And I respect the hustle, right? So it's interesting, I was coming to the same intersection here by my house, and on one side of the street, there's this guy who's been there, homeless, with a sign up saying, you know, anything will help, a couple dollars. And on the same street, same intersection, on the other side of the street was the Waterboys. So I'm torn. Do I give my change in my pocket to the dude standing there with the sign who's asking for help, or do I give my dollar to the kids out there, same heat, same elements, if you will, dealing with it out there, working for it, you know? And I don't like judging people like that. So I don't know what that gentleman's been through. House could have burned down, cancer, disease, you know. It's hard enough to sit there and be on the corner and publicly, you know, beg, because that's, you know, it's a form of shame. Like public shame is like the worst thing, right? So I didn't want to make judgments of I don't know what he's been through, but I've seen him a couple of times with like camouflage fatigues on, pants or boots or things like that. Maybe he got them from a secondhand store. Again, I don't like to make judgments, but it was an observation. And I was thinking about the bigger picture here is like, homelessness is the third biggest issue in the veteran community, because a lot of it we set up for the combat battlefield, but we're not set up for the economic battlefield. So we transition and we see ourselves and we sell ourselves and we brand ourselves to the marketplace as soldiers, but soldiers don't get hired, business professionals do. And you can be proud to be a soldier and a member of the military, but if you don't know how to impact the bottom line, you're not giving recruiters a reason to hire you. So a lot of times they'll get out of the military, they'll lose their jobs, then they'll lose their minds, and then they'll lose their homes, right? So homelessness, mental health, and unemployment are the big three. So when I'm thinking about this fellow out here standing on the corner, him versus the Waterboys, and you know, other aspects of you know, who do we give to? Who do we support? You know, these kids out there, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, whatever. And it's so easy to ignore somebody who's standing there, who's not contributing to society. And I feel like we ignore them. It's kind of like this open secret, right? You know, we pull up to the intersection, we pull our window up, and we pretend to be on the phone, or we turn the music up, or we kind of avoid eye contact. It's like, well, you can't feed everybody. So, you know, there's always that guilt. So I'm thinking about the Waterboys out there is making it even worse. I'm like, damn, I don't know who to support. Like, you know, can he manage the kids? Like, is there something we can do? But you know, the veteran homelessness piece is just so tough. And when I think about how many tools and resources we have before we transition out that are there that we don't utilize and maximize. So I'm always encouraging folks when I speak to soldiers, I'm like, listen, you have to set up multiple streams of income to avoid being in them situations, because you don't own that job, the company does. And if COVID has proven anything, you cannot guarantee you're going to have a job tomorrow. Your company could get bought out. Mergers and acquisitions happen daily. If a company doesn't sell enough of product A, B, and C, the biggest expense is typically labor. So you're not guaranteed a job. They fired Papa John from Papa John. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it. Think about this. There's no such thing as job security. And when I think about this guy I see almost every day out there on the street corner, you know, if he doesn't have the mindset of, you know, knowing where to go look for help, let alone ask for help, and then now he's got to deal with these kids on almost every corner going, hey, you know, we out here selling stuff and you out here begging. And sometimes they'll be out there arguing with each other, and I'm stuck in the middle. I don't know who to support. So I want you to think about some of the veterans that we need help with, right, in our own community. Think about the veteran that we see at the intersection, veteran, God bless, with a sign. How can we help these individuals stand up on their own too? Because a lot of times, not a lot of times, but to me all the time, if they wore the uniform, they were the hero for this country, but now I need them to be the hero of their own story. Right? Message of the day. This is Richie Thomas, the Soldiers Coach, and I would tell you peace out, but the reality is most of y'all need peace in. Thank you.